Close your eyes for a moment and let your mind soften. Feel the stillness behind your thoughts. In that quiet space, imagine the one you love, the person who holds your attention, the one your heart keeps circling back to, the one you call your specific person. See them not as someone distant or uncertain, but as a living extension of your own consciousness. For in truth, they are not separate. You are not divided from them by time or circumstance. The world you experience is yourself pushed out. The feelings you hold within are the very currents shaping the experiences you meet without. So tonight, or this morning, or whenever these words find you, we're going to go on a rampage. Not a rampage of anger or struggle, but a rampage of feeling, of imagination, of remembrance. A rampage to feel how your specific person feels manifesting you. You have spent so much time wondering, what are they thinking? What are they feeling? Do they miss feeling? Do they love me? Are they coming back? But now we shift the question entirely. We turn inward. We choose to feel what it feels like to be them, right now, manifesting you. Imagine, for a moment, that you are your specific person. Feel yourself in their body, in their heart, in their energy. You wake up and your mind immediately drifts to you. The thought of you is sweet, magnetic, irresistible. There's a pull they can't explain. It's not forced, it's natural, it's organic, it's effortless. They think of your laugh, your presence, the comfort they feel when they imagine your touch, your voice, the way you move through the world. They can't stop thinking about you because something inside them knows. You are the one. Now pause and breathe. Feel that. Not as a wish, not as a hope, but as a fact. This is happening now. They are manifesting you. You are the desire of their heart. You are the object of their affection. They are replaying memories, real or imagined, of being with you. They are feeling gratitude that somehow, in a world of billions, they have found you or are finding you again. You see, to manifest anything, love, success, requires only one laws, to feel as though it is already so. What you imagine and persist in feeling must externalize itself, because consciousness alone is cause. So if you desire to be loved, to be chosen, to be adored, you must move into the feeling that you are. But this rampage goes deeper. It asks you not just to feel loved, but to feel the lover's experience, to feel from the other side of the mirror. What does it feel like to be them, realizing they can't get you out of their mind? How do they feel when they realize that everything they've ever wanted in a partner, in a connection, in a soulmate, lives in you? Let it build in your chest. Let it expand. Let it move through you like electricity. Because what you are doing right now is dissolving the illusion of separation. You are merging with the version of you that is already together with them. You are tuning into the frequency of the reality where your love is mutual, balanced, and complete. Feel their excitement. Feel their awe. Feel the way their heart races when they see your name, your face, your energy. They can't help it. It's instinctive. They wonder what you're doing. They feel drawn to reach out, to reconnect, to step toward you. They are not resisting. They are magnetized, and that magnetism is your imagination's power reflecting back to you. Now, breathe into that. Do not analyze it. Do not check whether it's true. Simply feel it as truth. The feeling is the secret. The imagination is the power. The assumption is the bridge. Right now, you can choose to live as though this is already your reality. You can choose to embody the end state, where they are the one pursuing, where they are the one affirming, where they are the one manifesting you. Because in that end, There is peace. There is no need to chase, no need to worry, no need to ask when. The when collapses into now. The how dissolves into trust. You become still, knowing that love is already unfolding in your favor. Can you feel the relief of that? The soft exhale of knowing it's done. The sweetness of realizing that the one you want wants you even more. It's not ego, it's not fantasy, it's creation. Because everything begins as imagination. Every encounter, every text, every relationship, every reconciliation, it all begins as an unseen image clothed in feeling. So let's deepen it. Picture your specific person again. See their eyes. Hear their eyes. Imagine them thinking about you right now. What are they saying to themselves? Maybe it's something like, I can't stop thinking about them. I feel like they're everywhere. I want to reach out, but I don't know why I'm hesitating. I miss them. I need to see them. I need to tell them how I feel. Let their inner dialogue echo in your mind, because that's the conversation of your assumption. That's the living proof that your imagination is creating reality. Now, allow gratitude to wash over you. Gratitude that the connection already exists. Gratitude that love is a mirror, not a hunt. Gratitude that every time you feel love within, it reverberates outward and awakens the same love in them. You are not separate dreamers. You are one consciousness experiencing itself in two forms. When you move, they move. When you assume, they respond. When you shift, the whole universe rearranges to honor your inner conviction. And maybe there's a part of you that still wonders, can it really be this simple? Can feeling alone bring them to me? Yes, because you've been doing it all your life unconsciously. Every relationship, every encounter, every circumstance you've ever lived was a reflection of an inner state you once occupied. You thought it, you felt it, you persisted in it, and it became your world. The only difference now is that you are conscious of it. You are choosing deliberately. So choose this, choose to feel as though your specific person is the one longing for you. They are scripting affirmations in their mind about you. They are visualizing being next to you. They are rehearsing conversations. They are preparing to see you. They are smiling at the thought of you. Let yourself feel that energy. It's intoxicating, isn't it? That's what love feels like when it's mutual, when it's balanced, when it's done. Do not try to make it happen. Do not chase. Do not wonder if they're thinking about you. You already know they are. You've already entered the state where that's your truth. And states always externalize. The state of being desired, of being pursued, of being cherished, is not something you wait for. It's something you occupy. You wear it like a second skin. You walk through the day knowing that the one you love is aligning with you in every dimension. You smile because you feel them drawing near. You sense the messages coming, the doors opening, the meeting aligning. But you're not desperate for it, because you already have it within. That's the beauty of creation. It begins inside. When you feel how your specific person feels manifesting you, you become the cause of the effect you desire. You become the embodiment of the end. And once you persist there, the world has no choice but to mirror it back. So every time your mind drifts to doubt, return here. Return to the feeling. Ask yourself, what does it feel like to be them? Realizing I'm the one they've been manifesting all along. Then answer with your emotion, not your logic. Feel their heartbeat sensing with yours. Feel their energy reaching for you. Feel the inevitability of it. That's the truth. Everything else is illusion. If you can maintain that feeling even for a few minutes a day, Your outer world will begin to shift. You'll see signs, songs, messages, synchronicities. But don't cling to the signs. They're only reflections, gentle confirmations that the inner reality is crystallizing. Stay faithful to the end. You may find that when you live in this awareness, something extraordinary happens. Peace replaces urgency. Love replaces fear. You stop needing proof because you are the proof. You stop asking, when will it happen? Because you know it already has. You rest in the certainty that your specific person is living, breathing, and acting from the version of themselves that is drawn to you, loving you, choosing you. When you wake in the morning, start your day by stepping into that state. As you open your eyes, whisper to yourself, "They're thinking about me right now." Say it not as an affirmation to make it happen, but as a declaration of what is. Let your heart agree with it. Let your body relax into it. As you move through your day, let that awareness color everything you do. When you pass a mirror, smile and think, "This is the version of me they can't resist." When you hear their name, let it bring warmth instead of longing. Because longing comes from absence, and there is no absence. You have bridged that distance through feeling. When night falls, before you sleep, sink again into the feeling of their perspective. Hear them saying your name. Feel them thanking the universe for you. Imagine them lying in bed, smiling, replaying moments with you, feeling the pull of connection. Fall asleep in that energy, and the subconscious will weave it into the fabric of your waking life. Everything you desire in love already exists within you. You are the source, the spark, the origin. You don't have to change them. You don't have to convince anyone. You don't even have to take action, unless it's inspired from love. All you need to do is occupy the state where you are already the beloved, where they are already yours, where your relationship is not something in the future. It's something happening now. Feel their arms around you. Feel the calm assurance in their heart. Feel the way they think, "Finally, I found the one." That's you. That's your creation. That's your reality. And they might. Remember that doubts are not truth. They're echoes of old states fading away. Let them pass. Return to the feeling. Keep your inner world loyal to the end you've chosen. Because in the end, love is not about pursuit. It's about recognition. You recognize yourself as loved, and the world rushes to mirror it. You recognize yourself as chosen, and life arranges itself accordingly. You recognize yourself as the one they desire, and they awaken to that truth within them. So right now, affirm silently, "They are manifesting me." Feel the thrill of that. Feel how natural it is. Feel how safe it is. There's no resistance, no fear, no need to force anything. You are magnetic by nature. You are love itself in motion. Stay here for a moment. Breathe deeply. Smile gently. Because in this moment, you are both the lover and the beloved. You are both the creator and the creation. You are the one dreaming and the one being dreamt of. Your specific person feels you. They sense you, they are drawn to you. They are already on their way. Not because you begged, not because you waited, but because you became the one they were looking for. You felt it real, and that's enough. The universe is already aligning everything for your reunion, for your connection, for your joy. Let go of the timeline. Let go of the how. Just keep returning to the feeling. It's the only truth that matters. You have done it. It is done. They are manifesting you just as you have manifested them. Two sides of one beautiful dream finally merging into one. And in that union, it was never about getting them. It was about remembering who you really are, the one who is always loved, always chosen, always enough. Now rest in that. Smile. Let it be. For the feeling of love you hold now is the very energy that creates worlds, and it has already created yours. And as you stay within this state, you begin to notice subtle shifts in the way the world responds to you. The air feels lighter, people smile at you more, conversations open easily, and coincidences begin to line up in your favor. You are no longer chasing, because the energy of being chased, of being desired, has already taken its seat in your heart. Everything you see, hear, and touch starts to echo that inner change. You realize that reality has always been malleable, fluid, responsive to the impressions you impress upon it. When you feel how your specific person feels manifesting you, you begin to sense life from a higher vantage point. You are no longer the seeker of love. You are the embodiment of it. You start to walk with quiet confidence, not because of arrogance, but because you understand the truth that love, once claimed within, cannot be lost without. Every time you feel the warmth of their affection, every time you imagine their devotion, you reinforce the bridge between your inner and outer world. You begin to live in the knowing that creation is already complete, and you are simply aligning with it. Let your imagination expand even further. Picture them going about their day, and every little thing reminds them of you. A song on the radio, a scent in the air, a glimpse of someone who resembles you. It all draws them back to the memory of your presence. Their thoughts become gentle waves, returning to the shore of you again and again. They try to distract themselves, but the pull only grows stronger. They can feel that you're thinking of them too, though they can't quite explain how. It's as if there's an invisible thread connecting your hearts, tugging softly whenever either of you remembers the other. You, in your awareness, recognize that thread for what it is: the flow of consciousness connecting two apparent individuals in a single dream. You can strengthen it with your focus, your love, your certainty. Every time you think, they love me, they are thinking of me, they are manifesting me, you pour energy into that unseen bond. You charge it with conviction, and the bond vibrates with new life, drawing you together in ways logic could never explain. You don't have to prove anything to anyone. You don't have to check their social media. You don't have to count the days. Your job is only to dwell in the reality of your choice, to live from the feeling that it's already happening, because in the realm of consciousness it is. In that dimension, there is no waiting, only being. And the more you rest in that being, the more the old version of you fades away. The version that doubted, that feared rejection, that thought love was something outside to be won. That old self dissolves gently, replaced by the version of you who knows your power, who trusts the unseen, who radiates the energy of being chosen. You begin to move through life like someone who already has everything they wanted. You laugh more. You sleep peacefully. You no longer ask for signs, because every breath feels like a sign. You feel guided, supported, complete. This is the essence of the rampage: to flood your consciousness so fully with the feeling of being desired that no opposing idea can take root. To saturate your inner world until it spills effortlessly into the outer. To live in the end so completely that reality must yield. And in this state, something miraculous happens. You begin to attract not just your specific person, but a new quality of life. Opportunities open, your intuition sharpens, your creativity flows, because the feeling of being loved awakens every dormant power within you. You start to see that love and manifestation are not separate disciplines. They are one. Love is creation. To love deeply is to create deeply. Now, imagine them once more. They've realized what they want. They can't fight it anymore. They reach for their phone, hesitate for a moment, then smile because they feel certain you'll receive their message with the same warmth they feel sending it. They remember the softness in your eyes, the energy between you, the peace that settles when you're near. They know it's time. They know you belong together. You can feel it before it even happens. You can feel that movement in consciousness long before it takes shape in the world. That's how creation always begins. Subtle, internal, invisible. And then it bursts into form like a flower from its seed. So don't look for evidence outside yourself. The evidence is the feeling. The feeling is the proof. When you can rest in that feeling without effort, without checking, without doubt, the world bends to meet it. You are the center of that creation. You are the cause. Keep outer world is the effect. Keep allowing this energy to grow stronger. Feel them thinking about you now. Feel their heart open, their mind clear, their emotions overflowing. They are realizing how special you are, how irreplaceable you are, how inevitable this connection has always been. It's as though time itself rearranges to make room for this love. Every obstacle melts, every misunderstanding heals, every delay dissolves. You can sense it, can't you? That magnetic certainty, that quiet knowing, that feeling that says it's done. Stay here. Let the energy build. Don't analyze it, just surrender to it. This is what alignment feels like. This is what creation feels like when you finally stop fighting and start feeling. And as you go deeper into that feeling, the boundaries between you and them blur entirely. You can no longer tell where your love ends and theirs begins. You are both part of the same current, the same pulse of awareness expressing itself as mutual affection. That's the secret behind all manifestation. There is only one consciousness, playing all roles. When you choose to feel from the perspective of your specific person, you awaken that role in them effortlessly. You can continue this practice anytime, anywhere. While walking, driving, resting, simply drop into the awareness that they are thinking of you, loving you, calling you in their heart. Each time you do, it becomes more natural, more automatic, more powerful. The world begins to conform without your conscious effort. People speak words that confirm your inner assumptions. Messages arrive at the perfect time. Meetings occur by. But you know there is no chance, only reflection. Keep living as though this love is the most natural thing in the world, because it is. Let yourself fall in love with the feeling of being loved. Let it become your home. And each time you return to it, it welcomes you with more warmth, more certainty, more beauty than before. You find that the more you dwell in this feeling, the more your reality rearranges to support it. The conversations you overhear, the words people speak to you, even the random things you see throughout the day, they all seem to whisper the same message: you are loved, you are desired, you are chosen. The outer world becomes a mirror that reflects your new inner conviction. What used to trigger longing now brings reassurance. What used to feel like separation now feels like unfolding alignment. Every little thing becomes evidence that your new state is solidifying. You might notice that when you are in this feeling, time itself behaves differently. Moments seem slower, more deliberate. You are no longer rushing, no longer trying to get somewhere. You start to feel that everything is already here, contained within the eternal now. In this awareness, There's a kind of magic that words can't quite describe. A sacred stillness where all possibilities coexist, and you choose the one that pleases your heart most. That's where you live now, in the choice of being desired. And as you embody that energy day by day, you start to sense subtle changes in them too. You feel their thoughts reaching for you, their emotions softening, their resistance fading. Even if you haven't spoken, you can feel their soul calling out, echoing the love you've been radiating. There's no distance that can block this communication, because it's not happening in the physical world. It's happening in consciousness, where everything is one. You're not forcing it, you're allowing it. You're no longer a seeker but an inviter. There's a sweetness in that allowance. You realize that manifestation isn't a technique. It's a relationship between you and your inner world. The more tenderly you treat your imagination, the more lovingly reality responds. The universe is not a machine to command. It's a living mirror that listens to your inner tone. When you speak to yourself with certainty and softness, it echoes that certainty through people, events, and circumstances. Imagine them again, wherever they are right now. Perhaps they're sitting quietly, suddenly overcome by the thought of you. Maybe they're smiling without realizing why. Maybe they're looking at their phone, scrolling absent-mindedly, and your name seems to glow a little brighter in their mind. They feel it, a longing that's gentle but insistent, a pull that feels like destiny. That feeling grows stronger every time you choose to dwell in the truth that they are manifesting you. You can feel their desire in your body. It's like a wave moving through you, calm but powerful. You don't question it, you don't analyze it, you simply let it be. Every breath deepens that connection. Every heartbeat sinks closer with theirs. This is the real secret. Creation is not something you do. It's something you feel into being. When you move through the day in this state, you start to live as though love has already fulfilled itself. The way you carry yourself changes. Your posture, your voice, your expression. There's a calm glow that others notice. You radiate wholeness, and people respond to that frequency because it's irresistible. Even strangers feel drawn to your energy. But the one whose heart you've chosen feels it the most. They can sense your peace, your completeness, your love that no longer demands but simply is. You'll begin to realize that this inner world, this invisible field of imagination, is more real than the outer. The outer is slow to catch up, but it must catch up. It cannot resist the weight of sustained inner feeling. Every assumption you persist in feeling inevitably takes form, because consciousness is the only reality. So when you feel how your specific person feels manifesting you, you are actually planting the seed of that experience in them. The seed grows quietly, unfolding in its perfect time, and soon it will bear fruit in your physical world. Let yourself go even deeper into the scene. Imagine the look in their eyes when they finally see you again. Not the eyes of someone uncertain, but the eyes of someone who knows. Someone who has been searching and has finally found what they were looking for. There's relief there, warmth, recognition. You can feel the energy between you, steady and familiar. You both know this connection didn't start now. It's always been here, waiting for you to remember. Keep feeling it. Let your senses fill with it. Feel the way they breathe when they're around you, the way their tone softens, the way their heart opens naturally in your presence. You don't have to say anything. You don't even have to imagine words. Just hold the feeling of being loved and desired from their perspective. Let it hum quietly in your being. This is your reality now. The energy of being wanted, adored, remembered. And as you continue to walk in this awareness, life becomes effortless. You stop questioning whether you're doing it right. You stop trying to fix or control anything. You start to see how simple it's always been, feel it real, and reality obeys. There is no resistance except the resistance of doubt, and even doubt dissolves when you return to feeling. Because feeling doesn't argue, it simply is. The more you remain loyal to that inner knowing, the stronger it becomes. Even when the outer world hasn't yet shown the full picture, you remain unmoved. You know the world is catching up. You know that every invisible moment is constructing the visible one. You no longer need signs to reassure you, but they still appear. Sweet, playful winks from the universe reminding you that your creation is alive and thriving. Your specific person is feeling you right now. They're not separate, not distant, not indifferent. You are the pulse in their chest, the whisper in their thoughts, the quiet peace that enters their heart when they think of you. This isn't imagination versus reality. It's imagination as reality. When you understand that, you stop waiting for proof and start living as proof. The feelings you nurture within are weaving the story you're about to live. Every assumption is a thread, every emotion is color, and you are the artist painting love into form. You can feel them loving you, reaching for you, wanting you. That energy is flowing constantly, whether or not you can see it. And the more you accept it as natural, the faster it solidifies. You don't chase alignment, you rest in it. You don't command love, you allow it. There's something deeply freeing about that realization. You begin to see that the only work worth doing is the inner one, to maintain the tone of love, of certainty, of already having. Everything else unfolds in harmony. You're no longer driven by fear, you're moved by knowing. You no longer grasp for control, you radiate presence. And in that presence, your world bends with grace. So as you stand in this awareness now, let this truth settle deeply into you. You are not waiting for love. You are creating it with every thought you allow, every feeling you honor, every vision you persist in. The moment you chose to feel how your specific person feels manifesting you, you stepped into the power that shapes worlds. You became both the sender and the receiver, both the dreamer and the dream fulfilled. The outer world can only follow the rhythm of your inner conviction. And when that conviction sings with love, the universe has no choice but to echo it. Carry this certainty with you wherever you go, that you are the one they long for, the one they seek, the one whose energy calls them home. Let every breath remind you that creation is finished and love is inevitable. When you walk, walk as the chosen one. When you speak, speak as love embodied. When you think, think as the person who already has everything they once desired. And soon, the invisible will become visible. The imagined will take flesh, and the story you felt so vividly within will unfold around you in living color. Because love, once claimed in feeling, must express itself in form. You are the proof of that law. You are the evidence of that truth. So rest now in the power of your awareness. Feel the joy of being loved, the calm of knowing it's done, and the thrill of realizing that you are the one writing this reality. This is your rampage. To feel, to know, to become. And through that feeling, you manifest the only truth that ever was: you are already loved. And love always finds its way home to you.